Utah DMV Motorcycle Practice Test. Question 1. The best lane position for being seen. A is the right of the lane position. B changes depending on the situation. C is the left of the lane position. D is the center of the lane position.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. The best lane position for being seen changes depending on the situation. No position needs to be avoided. Question 2. The edge of the road is dangerous for motorcycles because A. It is not driven on often. B. Dirt and gravel provide little traction. C. The pavement is poor quality. D. There is poor visibility.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. The edge of the road is dangerous for motorcycles because the dirt and gravel that builds up on the side of the road provides little traction for motorcycles. Question 3. In order to avoid hazardous situations, you should A. Watch other vehicles. B. Avoid carrying passengers. C. Search the road ahead. D. Be able to swerve.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. In order to avoid hazardous situations, you should search the road ahead for possible hazards and dangers you may be approaching. Question 4. To avoid a collision with a hazard in the center of the lane, which lane position should you ride in? A. Right. B. Center. C. Left or right. D. Left.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. To avoid a collision with a hazard in the center of the lane, you should ride in the left or right lane position. Question 5. Use your feet to maintain balance by A. Holding them away from the motorcycle. B. Skimming them above the ground. C. Keeping them on the footrests. D. Pointing your toes downward.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. Use your feet to maintain balance by keeping them on the footrests. Question 6. The positions within a lane that are available to a motorcycle are A1, 2, 3, and 4. B. Left, center, and right. C. Left and right. D. Center only.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. In each lane of traffic, there are 3 positions available to a motorcycle: left, right, and center. Question 7. You can help other vehicles notice that you are slowing down by A. Swerving from left to right. B. Honking your horn. C. Flashing your brake light. D. Using signal lights.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. Help other vehicles notice you are slowing down by flashing your brake light. This should especially be used when slowing quickly or at unusual areas. Question 8. If railroad tracks run parallel to your lane, and you need to cross them, you should A. Cross the tracks at a 90-degree angle. B. Cross at the smallest angle possible. C. Cross the tracks at a 45-degree angle. D. Wait until the next intersection.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. If railroad tracks run parallel to your lane, and you need to cross them, you should cross the tracks at least at a 45-degree angle. Crossing at a lesser angle could cause your tires to catch. Question 9. Motorcycle brake lights are not as noticeable as car brake lights. What can you do? A. Use your high beam. B. Install extra lights. C. Flash your brake light. D. Avoid driving at night.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. Motorcycle brake lights are not as noticeable as car brake lights. Flash your brake light to alert the driver behind you. Question 10. Ride more safely at night by A. Reducing your speed and decreasing your following distance. B. Increasing your speed and decreasing your following distance. C. Increasing your speed and increasing your following distance. D. Reducing your speed and increasing your following distance.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. Ride more safely at night by reducing your speed and increasing your following distance. Question 11. Rising off the seat slightly. A. Should be done to fix a wobble. B. Helps use your knees and elbows to absorb shock. C. Should only be done by experienced drivers. D. Is prohibited while riding motorcycles.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. Rising off the seat slightly helps use your knees and elbows to absorb shock. This strategy can be used when riding over obstacles or on uneven surfaces. Question 12. How does carrying a passenger change your motorcycle? A. A passenger makes the motorcycle go faster. B. A passenger helps balance the motorcycle. C. The motorcycle will slow down more quickly. D. The motorcycle takes longer to react to changes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer. Passengers increase the weight on the motorcycle. Therefore, it takes the motorcycle longer to react to changes like slowing down and stopping. Question 13. If you take a turn too fast, you may end up A. Tipping over while riding. B. Obstructing the view of vehicles behind you. C. Crossing into another lane of traffic. D. Destroying your tires.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. If you take a turn too fast, you may end up crossing into another lane of traffic. Question 14. For stopping or slowing down, the most effective method is to use A. The rear brake only. B. Engine braking only. C. The front brake only. D. Both the front and rear brakes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. For stopping or slowing down, the most effective method is to use both the front and rear brakes. Question 15. If there are two or more motorcycles riding together, they should ride A. Single file. B. In a staggered formation. C. In pairs. D. In a V formation.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. If there are two or more motorcycles riding together, They should ride in a staggered formation, which allows the group to stay close together while maintaining a space cushion. Question 16. To stop as quickly as possible, you should A. Use both brakes at the same time. B. Use the front brake only. C. Use either brake while swerving. D. Use the rear brake only.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. To stop as quickly as possible, you should use both brakes at the same time. Question 17. When carrying a passenger, your motorcycle will A. Respond the same as without a passenger. B. Respond slower than normal. C. Easily tip over. D. Respond quicker than normal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. When carrying a passenger, your motorcycle will be heavier and will respond slower than normal. Question 18. What is the best lane position for being seen? A. The right part of the lane. B. The center of the lane. C. The left part of the lane. D. The best lane position changes depending on the situation.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. In general, there is no single best position for riders to be seen and to maintain a space cushion around the motorcycle. No portion of the lane needs to be avoided, including the center. An experienced rider changes position from one side of the lane to another as traffic conditions change. Question 19. If your motorcycle will take longer to stop, you should A. Change lanes. B. Increase your speed. C. Decrease your following distance. D. Increase your following distance.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. If your motorcycle will take longer to stop, increase your following distance so that you will have more time to stop. Question 20. What does the SIPDE driver judgment acronym stand for? A. Scan, identify, predict, decide, execute. B. C. Identify, predict, decide, examine. C. Scan, identify, proceed, direct, execute. D. C. Identify, proceed, direct, examine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. SIPDE stands for scan, identify, predict, decide, execute. Question 21. When riding in a group, you should never A. Pair up. B. Ride single file. C. Pass vehicles in front of you. D. Put a beginner near the front.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. When riding in a group, you should never pair up. A motorcycle requires a full lane width to operate properly. Question 22. Why are gravel roads potentially dangerous for motorcycle riders? A. Other drivers are known to drive recklessly. B. Lane markings are not present. C. They do not have posted speed limits. D. Gravel provides less traction than pavement.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. Gravel roads are potentially dangerous for motorcycle riders because the loose sand and gravel provide little traction. Question 23, fill in the blank, is prohibited when riding downhill. A. Slowing down. B. Shifting gears. C. Coasting in neutral gear. D. Increasing your speed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. Coasting in neutral while riding downhill is prohibited. Question 24. When riding with a passenger, what should you expect? A. Your motorcycle will take longer to stop. B. You will be unable to pass other vehicles. C. You will be unable to carry cargo. D. You will get better gas mileage.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. When riding with a passenger, your motorcycle will be heavier. You should expect your motorcycle to respond more slowly, which includes taking longer to stop. Question 25. The front brake is operated by A. The left-hand lever. B. The foot pedal. C. The left foot lever. D. The right-hand lever.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. The front brake is operated by the right-hand lever. The left lever is the clutch. The foot pedal is for the rear brake, and the left foot lever is for the gear shifter. Question 26. If you brake hard on a straightaway and your rear brake locks. A. Release all brakes and coast to a stop. B. Continue braking until the motorcycle stops. C. Release the brake and only use the front brake. D. Pull the engine kill switch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. If you brake hard on a straightaway and your rear brake locks, continue braking until the motorcycle stops. If your front brake locks, release it immediately and apply it again. Question 27. You should downshift through the gears when you A. Need more power to accelerate. B. Need to slow down. C. Are approaching a stop sign. D. Need to do any of the above.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. It is best to downshift when you need to stop, slow down, or if you require more power to accelerate. Question 28. Is it safe to ride alongside each other in the same lane? A. No, because it is illegal to share a lane with another vehicle. B. No, because sharing a lane will not leave you enough room to maneuver. C. Yes, because motorcycles are smaller than cars. D. Yes, because you will be able to communicate with each other better.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. When riding with a group of motorcycles, it is not safe to pair up as there will be no place to maneuver to avoid a hazard in the roadway. You require a full lane width to maneuver. Question 29. Riding, fill in the blank, decreases your chances of being seen. A. Alongside other vehicles. B. Near other motorcycles. C. In residential areas. D. While using your high beam.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. Riding alongside other vehicles decreases your chances of being seen because you could be riding in their blind spot. Question 30. As a motorcycle rider, How many positions do you have available in a single traffic lane? A. 3. B. 1. C. 4. D. 2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. As a motorcycle rider, you can be in one of the 3 positions available to you in a single traffic lane. Question 31. The press step of turning means that you press A. The front or rear brake. B. The clutch lever. C. Your feet on the foot pegs. D. The handle grip of the direction in which you are turning.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. The press step of turning means that you press the handle grip of the direction in which you are turning. Question 32. When parked beside a curb, your motorcycle must A. Have the front wheel on the curb. B. Be parallel to the curb. C. Be positioned at an angle with the back wheel to the curb. D. Be lying on the curb.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. When parked parallel to the curb, your motorcycle should be parked at an angle with the back wheel to the curb. Question 33. In order for the driver of the vehicle ahead of you to see you easily, the best lane position is A. Any lane. B. The center. C. The left. D. The right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. In order for the driver of the vehicle ahead of you to see you easily, the best lane position is the center because drivers look in their rearview mirror more often than in their side mirrors. Question 34. The best protection from other vehicles is A. Wearing protective clothing. B. Using your high beam. C. Choosing the right helmet. D. Maintaining an adequate space cushion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. The best protection from other vehicles is to maintain an adequate space cushion between you and the other vehicles. Question 35. During normal turns, A. The rider should remain upright while leaning the motorcycle. B. The rider should lean the opposite direction of the motorcycle. C. Both rider and motorcycle should remain upright. D. The rider should lean with the motorcycle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. During normal turns, the rider should lean with the motorcycle. In slow turns, the rider should remain upright while the motorcycle leans. Question 36. If your front wheel locks, you should A. Release the front brake and reapply it smoothly. B. Continue applying the brake. C. Use the rear brake only. D. Release the rear brake only.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. If your front wheel locks, you should release the front brake and reapply it smoothly to regain control. Question 37. While your feet are on the footrests, you should avoid A. Riding on slippery surfaces. B. Turning corners. C. Using the handbrake. D. Pointing your feet downward.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. While your feet are on the footrests, you should avoid pointing your feet downward. They could catch on something while riding. Question 38. Help stabilize your motorcycle in a turn by A. Applying the rear brake. B. Pulling in the clutch. C. Decreasing the throttle. D. Increasing the throttle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. To help stabilize the motorcycle in a turn, you should increase the throttle when turning. Question 39. The rear brake provides, fill in the blank, of the motorcycle's stopping power. A. 3/4. B. All. C. 1/4. D. 1/2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. The rear brake provides 1/4 of the motorcycle's stopping power. Always use both brakes when stopping. Question 40. You can be sure another driver will yield to you when A. They are beginning to slow down. B. You are legally entitled to the right-of-way. C. You can never be sure a driver will yield to you. D. They make eye contact with you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. You can never be sure a driver will yield to you, even if the driver makes eye contact with you or appears to be slowing down. Question 41. When braking on slippery surfaces, you should A. Use both brakes. B. Use the rear brake only. C. Always coast in neutral. D. Use the front brake only.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. When braking on slippery surfaces, you should use both brakes. It is always most effective to use both brakes. Question 42. Which lane position should you ride in when passing parked cars? A. The left. B. The right. C. The center. D. The right or center.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. When passing parked cars, stay toward the left of your lane. You can avoid problems caused by doors opening, drivers getting out of cars, or people stepping from between cars. Question 43. When traveling in a group, you should never ride A. Single file. B. In a staggered formation. C. With more than 3 motorcycles together. D. 2 abreast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. When traveling in a group, you should never ride 2 abreast. Motorcycles require a full lane width to operate safely. Question 44. Because riding a motorcycle is more tiring than driving a car, you should A. Avoid wearing dark eyewear. B. Avoid drinking water. C. Take frequent breaks. D. Drink caffeinated beverages.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. Because riding a motorcycle is more tiring than driving a car, you should take frequent breaks. Question 45. When driving at night, what is the best way to identify bumps in the road? A. Use your high beam. B. Use the lights of the vehicle ahead of you. C. Only drive where there are street lights. D. Scan the road often.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. When driving at night, the best way to identify bumps in the road is to use the lights of the vehicle ahead of you. If you see the vehicle's taillights bouncing up and down, it is driving over bumps. Question 46. You should cover the clutch and brake whenever you want to. A. Reduce your reaction time. B. Slow down. C. Change lanes. D. Alert others to your actions.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. You should cover the clutch and brake whenever you want to reduce your reaction time. Question 47. You can increase your safety when riding at night by A. Riding in the center of the lane position. B. Increasing your following distance. C. Following vehicles closely so you can see better. D. Skimming the road with your feet as you ride.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer B. You can increase your safety when riding at night by increasing your following distance to give you more time to react. Question 48. What is a hazard that you must watch for when being passed by another vehicle? A. Objects being thrown from windows. B. Wine blasts from larger vehicles. C. Extended side mirrors. D. All of the above.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer D. When being passed by another vehicle, you need to watch for extended side mirrors, objects being thrown from windows, and wine blasts from larger vehicles. Question 49. To turn your motorcycle, you should press on the hand grip in the direction of the turn end. A. Lean in the direction of the turn. B. Keep your body straight. C. Lean in the opposite direction of the turn. D. Pull in the clutch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer A. To turn your motorcycle, you should press on the hand grip in the direction of the turn and lean in the direction of the turn. Question 50. If you are about to slow down where others may not expect it, you should A. Use the left lane position only. B. Use your signal lights. C. Flash your brake light. D. Use your front brake only.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer C. If you are about to slow down where others may not expect it, you should flash your brake light.
Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and share.